There is one problem. They fail. There is a pending class action lawsuit filed in the Eastern District of Michigan that covers every 2014 to 2021 Chevrolet, GMC, Buick, and Cadillac vehicle equipped with the 5.3-liter, 6.0-liter, or 6.2-liter V8 and A FM or DFM. Plaintiffs allege that lightweight lifters were installed in incorrect positions inside the engine. When they fail, the lifter collapses, the pushrod bends, and the engine misfires. Worse, metal shavings from the failed lifter circulate through the oil and destroy the entire valvetrain. A federal judge denied General Motors' motion to split the case in March 2026, meaning this lawsuit continues to grow. Now look at what happens if you walk past the Silverado 1500 and step up to the Silverado 2500 HD or GMC Sierra 2500 HD. The HD trucks do not use the 5.3 or 6.2-liter engines. They use the 6.6-liter L8T, a 401 horsepower pushrod gasoline V8 with no cylinder deactivation at all, no collapsible lifters, no AFM, no DFM, just a port-injected cast iron block V8 designed for fleet, commercial, and tow rig use. The reason is simple. Heavy-duty trucks do not have to meet the same CAFE fuel economy standards that forced cylinder deactivation onto the light-duty line. So GM left the 6.6 alone. Data confirms it. The Silverado 1500 sits at 12.9% odds of reaching 250,000 miles. The GMC Sierra 2500 HD sits at 22%. Same brand. Same factory. Same paint. The lifter that fails is the one in the lighter truck. Ford did the same split. The light-duty F-150 got the lawsuit. The Super Duty got the engine you want. The third engineering crime is the 10R80 transmission. In 2017, Ford introduced this 10-speed automatic in the F-150, the Ranger, the Mustang, the Expedition, and the Lincoln Navigator. Within 2 years, the lawsuit started. The lead consolidated case, O'Connor versus Ford Motor Company, is currently being litigated in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Illinois. Plaintiffs allege the transmission causes the vehicle to jerk, lunge, clunk, and hesitate between gears, that Ford knew about the defect, and that the issue creates an unreasonable risk of serious bodily harm and death. On February 3, 2026, a federal judge denied Ford's motion to dismiss key consumer protection claims, meaning the case continues. There is also a 2025 recall covering tens of thousands of remanufactured 10R80 transmissions sold as Ford service parts. Now look at what you get if you walk past the F-150 and order an F-250 or F-350 Super Duty with the 7.3-liter gas V8. Ford engineers nicknamed this engine Godzilla. It is naturally aspirated. It is a pushrod overhead valve design with 2 valves per cylinder. The block is cast iron. The fuel system is port injection, which means the intake valves never coke up with carbon the way they do in direct injection turbocharged engines. There is no turbocharger. There is no cylinder deactivation. It is rated at 430 horsepower and 475 pound-feet of torque. But more importantly, it has cross-bolted main bearings, oil squirters on every piston, and a forged steel crankshaft. Ford designed this engine for dump trucks, motorhomes, and F-650 medium-duty applications. Industry analysts have written that it has the potential to last for over 300,000 miles. The F-250 sits at 18.6% odds in the IC Cars 2025 study. The F-350 sits at 18.3%. The F-150 with the 10-speed sits at 5.9%. But none of these gasoline trucks will ever last like a Cummins. The